Tahid, I know you have young kids, man. How do y'all handle Christmas?
So I'm usually forced to celebrate Christmas uh, every every year. Uh, I mean, it's the reality that I live in because um, I think about when I first started learning the truth, or like Dick Gregory said, when I first put the magic glasses on, and it's like you can't take them off once you put them on. And I was angry at first. I was very angry and upset. But as time went on, I started learning how to, use the information and knowledge that I gained to help, particularly my students and the people around me, um, gain more consciousness. So when it comes to Christmas, um, my children understand that we're buying all the gifts. I mean, we my wife, she loves the pageantry of Christmas trees and matching pajamas and all of that stuff. But I during that time I make sure she understands that, hey, these matching pajamas are good, but I also want matching mindsets, right? When we trying to talk about raising these kids. So at the end of the day, my kids understand, and I teach them history. Yeah, we might do Christmas, but the next day after that, we still celebrate Kwanzaa. They understand, and I tell them the history about Kwanzaa and and the creator of Kwanzaa and his history as well. But at the end of the day, they know everything, and it makes them more emotionally mature that when I let them know everything and give them the choice to decide, how they want to guide their path. We start to move now that they have Juneteenth and everybody gets to be off. We're not gonna do Fourth of July anymore, right? The big. I've been preaching this for years. F Fourth of July, let's do June 13th. No, nobody listened, but now all of a sudden you're off from work. Oh yeah, now we can do it, right?
Yeah,
So it's
we
it's
used to
it's a
call it
constant
Fourth of
struggle.
July.
Yeah, it's a
The
it's a
Fourth of
constant
July.
struggle. It's a constant struggle with me because my wife is very conservative Christian and I'm none of that. So it's a constant challenge to keep balancing and and how we expose our kids and how we educate the kids.
Fit Goddess, you got these beautiful young boys you're raising. What's Santa Claus time look
Yeah.
like for you?
All right. So, like the brother said, I'm different. Um, for my own personal, I still enjoy, like, I still have my Christmas decorations up. But when the kids were really, really little, we didn't call it Christmas. Our thought process was to reframe the same things because when they go out into the world, I didn't want them to feel like they were lacking or missing something because the world will often make you feel like that. So we did a lot of the similar things, but we called it something different. Um, my oldest, I was very tough on him. There is no Santa. Like, there's no point. Like, why am I going to lie to you? I give you the gifts. Let's have a conversation. You learn to talk to me instead of talking to some fictitious being that is not going to respond to you or give you anything. I want you to have open communication with the person who's actually doing the thing and understand that I'm doing the thing for you. And it is a situation. Now, granted, we didn't get into that conversation until maybe 6. I remember he came home and he was like, I think I want to believe in Santa. I said, okay, you have fun with that. Like, that's cool. Like, but don't, if you want Santa to get you gifts, we'll see what happens because I am not Santa. And he was like, maybe not. Maybe I won't do that. But with the 6-year-old, you know, he kind of he kind of gravitates to it. I don't mind it. I don't bust his bubble. He knows um, that when I write a list, I write it to mom in hopes that I will have consistent good behavior and she'll get me some of the things that I want and the things that she was going to get me anyway because we used to call it Children's Day. We are celebrating the children. Even as adults, right? We have our child side, so we give gifts to all of the children, including the adult children.